Welcome everybody to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is our reaction to every single Haikyuu opening, including Haikyuu to the Top Phoenix opening.
We don't know about this show.
We don't know anything about the show. I feel like we said that a million times. It feels weird saying that so many times after the Black Clover reaction, where we literally said that every 30 seconds throughout the entire video. But this is going to be even more different because this isn't your typical shonen series. This is a sports anime. And I wasn't much of a sports boy growing up. So all my knowledge of, like, shonen stuff and everything, like, it doesn't really fully translate into this because I was never into sports at any capacity throughout my entire life. What about you? Like, I don't know.
I did track and field and I did soccer, but not for very long, for like 5 or 6 years total.
Yeah.
And I started a bit late, so I wasn't like a kid who was super into sports. Mm-hmm. And every time I tried to do school sports, it was kind of a shit show. So, yeah.
There you go. So we're not. I know a lot of people who watch this show aren't like sports people, so I hope you'll forgive our ignorance on this. But yeah, we actually don't know what to expect at all. I know that this is a super popular series. The only thing I really know about it is that since it was started being published, it really influenced the amount of Japanese kids who enrolled in like volleyball, or who joined the volleyball club.
Huh.
So that's pretty interesting. Like, I think it like doubled or tripled the amount of people or something like that. I don't know the exact stats, but I know that this is a hugely influential series. Other than that, we don't really know too much about it, like what it's actually about, or what the main, like, I knew that Asta was the main character of Black Clover. I don't know the fucking name of the main character in this one.
Yeah, I have never seen any kind of sports anime before, at all.
I don't know if I have either.
Does Yuri on Ice count as a sports anime? Because you've seen that. Yeah, you've seen that.
Yuri on Ice counts, I guess.
I haven't seen that.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, well, I guess we could just get into it. Yeah, we're doing openings 1 to 5. We just found the videos on the Crunchyroll YouTube page, but yeah. And then we noticed that there was like Haikyuu to the Top. I don't know if that's like a spin-off series or like an OVA thing, or what the deal with that is. Like we said, we don't know fuck all, but we're just gonna get right into this. Hopefully these are some pretty dope openings. We're gonna get started with opening number 1, Imagination. Let's go. Very orange show.
Mm-hmm. Orange and blue.
Oh, this is the rival school? Oh no, that's just them.
Just looks way more intense than you would think.
Oh. Yeah. Sports anime can get pretty crazy. Like I said, I've never actually seen, so that was a pretty good opening, but I've never seen sports anime, but there's Kuroko no Basket, or Kuroko's Basketball, is a basketball anime where it's actually fucking out of control with their effects, and like they turn it into a legit like shonen battle where like they pass the ball and it's just like an energy beam streaks out and shit, and like they slam dunk and then it's just like a giant explosion or something. It gets fucking crazy. I've seen a few clips of that, but this show I think is a little bit more tame as far as that's concerned. But that was a good opening. Seems really good. Seems like good. Like just classic style opening. Nothing too crazy about that one. And I imagine It's not going to be, I mean, who knows? I might be completely wrong as we go along, but I imagine the openings aren't. This doesn't strike me as the kind of show that would get like super crazy like that. It seems like it's going to be way more like character focused or like.
Yeah, it seems like we don't know, but it seems like it's a bit more focused on the characters rather than just the sport itself. Like it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's like, oh, not just like we're playing volleyball, but even more intense. It's like we're playing volleyball, but now there's these personal stakes as well.
Yeah.
Would make it more intense.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, let's just get on to the next one. Maybe we can find something to compare in this next one. Let's see. Haikyuu opening number 2. Ah, yeah. Seems like it's going to be pretty weird. Let's see. I like it already.
I know, I like it already as well.
I like the street thing. I think that's cool. Oh, the city gym. I know this band. Is this Bump of Chicken? Maybe not. I don't think so. I like it. It's way more chill.
Yeah.
Is it Bump of Chicken? No. Or maybe. That was good.
That was good, yeah.
I really like that one. Super fucking chill. Again, like, I like that they're taking that different approach. They're not trying to turn this into, like, the Naruto of fucking sports series. They're, like, I don't know, it seems way more grounded. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but...
I haven't seen any even openings for other sports anime, so I can't compare
I'm not even necessarily comparing it to that, but I was just expecting it to be, like, way more, like, trying to sell volleyball.
The action, yeah.
Like, trying to sell it to us with like, either effects or, like, crazy animation, but it seems way more, like, mellow, but not in a boring way. Like...
Yeah, it's interesting. I actually got, like, really nostalgic from just the shots of... sort of like school, and there's like a couple people watching them play.
Yeah.
And
I love
like
that
there's
detail.
like shots of like an empty hallway and like the little desk thing where they had some flags or whatever and some scoreboard stuff.
Yeah. It has a lot of personality, and it feels very I don't know, a little bit more subtle, but just I don't know. And I like that too. That's in Your Lie in April. There's a similar thing because like in Your Lie in April, it's a lot more crazy with the presentation and the visual metaphors and stuff. But it's a similar thing where it's a sort of they're representing like a real life activity that is like at least relatively common. Mm-hmm. So at these piano recitals, there'd be literally 20 people in this entire theater, but they're all super invested in this like art form. And it's kind of it seems similar to this, where it's just sort of they aren't trying to like overhype it with like crowds of people. I don't know. It did feel like really nostalgic. It felt very like summery, you know? I don't know, really cool.
It felt
I like it. It makes me feel good.
It feels like the sort of summer term at school, like second semester volleyball. I can't remember if that's when volleyball was for our schools or not.
I don't know.
I think it might have been, or maybe it was like early fall, like September. I can't remember. Anyway.
No clue. Again, not a sports boy at all.
I played volleyball for a couple years in school. Maybe we can talk more about that after, but...
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that made me feel really good. I kind of would want to listen to that song again. Hang on, I just need to look up the band. 1 second. Haikyuu opening to Schema Switch. I know them. Golden Time Lover. That's what it was. Yeah, it was Full Metal Alchemist Golden Time. That's what it was. I recognized the singer, but for some reason I got it confused with... Anyway. Alright. Opening 3. I'm a Believer. Haikyuu opening 3. Let's go. Is this going to be the climactic one?
He's running. Doing some training. Ow. Cute girl.
Other schools, I'm guessing.
It's like the tournament arc.
Yeah.
A literal tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not getting the black feather thing.
Yeah, they have these birds flying around with these feathers. Not sure what that's all about.
Yeah.
But,
I like that one.
Again, I didn't like it as much.
I didn't like it as much as the previous, and I don't really have much to say about it. It was good.
Yeah.
It didn't connect with me quite as much as the last one, and it does seem like it's way more plot focused with what's going on. I like all the girls chopping watermelon. That was pretty fun.
I loved all. I think it's like the teachers or like the coaches
all drinking,
and then it's like the girls just with the cutting up the watermelon.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. I can't tell if it's a school show or not, like if this is their school team or if this is a community thing.
I can't tell either, because the last opening there was a community gym, but it might have been just you went there to practice. I think it's a school thing.
It seems like a school thing to me, but I can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I would think they all look like high schoolers, you know? I don't know. But it's hard to tell with fucking anime characters. Alrighty, moving on, trucking right along to the next, unless you have something to say.
No.
Alrighty. Opening 4. Fly high. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I'm liking it already.
This already.
I like the slow-mo. Huge step up. Holy shit. Again with the ravens. What's the theme there?
I really like this song. Looking all badass now.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So what, like that whole sequence... Okay. Right. Whoa.
He can jump really damn high.
Because he's so light. He's a small boy. He's shorter
It's
than
like
the
a
rest.
bird.
That was a cool shot at the end. That was probably my best.
I think that was my favorite as well. It had elements of the other ones that I liked. Like it was a little bit nostalgic, a little bit action.
Yeah. A little bit badass, like shonen fucking lineup.
Not the last one seemed to be really focused on like reminding you that there's all these other characters that are kind of new, and then this one was like, this is main boy here. He is gonna stand here in front of all these other things behind him and look really cool. I really like that. I loved that beginning, the slow motion, and then the background is like turns to white as he's like leaping into the air. That was really cool.
He's going for the spike, or like going up for the ball, and it's cool. I was gonna talk, but I'm trying not to talk during these opening reactions because it's kind of dumb, and we can talk after. But I noticed so at the start when it's all slow-mo and it goes into his eye, and when that happens where first of all his arms are like he's going to jump, and he's like, it's almost like he's gonna flap his like wings, like say the bird symbolism, but then it like goes into his eye and it like slows down, and then it all goes white and it's just him, and then the bird flies, and it's the title, but then it goes to like all the other people, everything that's at stake, all the shit, and the black screen with just him, and he's like focusing, and it shows like all the different places that he's like practiced, and like himself in the gym and at the court, and all the empty water bottles from like practicing, and then it goes back to the shot of his eye. So all of that was like, this is what this all means to me, and it goes back to like that personal stakes we were talking about. So I imagine that's all like, it was all like a flashback. It's like in an epic moment in a shonen or whatever, where it's just like they need to hit that perfect shot, and then they like think of everything like kind of flashes before their eyes in this epic moment. Yeah,
I like that.
Really good, and the way they've just brought it back, and then it goes into like the chorus or the fucking climax of the opening. So cool. Love that shit. Anyway, good opening. Anything more you want to say?
Next one. This is the last one from the actual show. If the on top one is a...
Yeah.
We're assuming... Top. Oh, to the top. We're assuming that's a separate...
spin-off or OVA or movie. Maybe it's a movie opening. Maybe that's it. Not sure. Alright. Haikyuu opening number 5. Hikari Are. By Burnout Syndromes. Alrighty, let's go. Let's go. Don't agree with that attire for this weather. Whoa! Ooh. The god. Ooh.
They're really doing it with the bird metaphor this time.
Oh shit. Holy shit.
That's so cool. Oh, this is like the climax of the tournament arc, and they're like this small little like raven or crow. They're like
the eagle.
The small, and then there's this huge like white, pure, like powerful creature that they're up against. And I don't know, that was really cool. It made the whole bird metaphor slightly being in all the other openings
make
worth
a little
it.
Bit more sense. Maybe
Yeah.
Maybe the raven has something to do with like their school
That's
mascot
what I was
or
thinking
something.
as well, actually.
Cool.
Maybe like the other teams is I can't, it seems like an eagle
or an albatross or something. Big fucking bird.
Yeah, some kind of like large bird of prey,
Yeah.
and they're like a smaller bird, but there's like a lot of them, and they're like a team.
Yeah.
And then the other one is just like, I don't know, maybe one really powerful guy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they have like a ringer or something, and that's their thing. Anyway,
that was really cool. I like that shot of the birds
clashing
and then
with the lightning in the middle. A little epic. But yeah, that was pretty fucking dope. That was it was a plot heavy one, but a lot of the animation I think stood up just a little bit more, and it felt I don't know, it felt a lot more action-packed.
It was really focused on like one event.
Moment. Yeah. I agree. All right, moving on to the last one.
Well, this was, I guess, that was the
technically the
last
one, but now there's just something. Phoenix, again with the birds. Alrighty. Haikyuu to the top, opening Phoenix. Is this, wait, maybe there's some info. Hang on, let's just look it up so we can see.
So we know.
So we actually know what the fuck we're even watching.
Just look up to the top.
Oh, is this like a sequel series? Was the main character named Hinata? I think this is like a sequel series.
So the last 5 were like the main story, and then they decided to make like a secondary one, I suppose.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alrighty. Haikyuu to the top opening. Phoenix. Let's go. That's pretty nice. Like an Olympic or like a national level thing?
Yeah, maybe.
Not my favorite one, but it was still good.
Yeah, they were all really good, actually. Yeah.
Really consistent openings. There wasn't like a stinker. There was just like, the first one was kind of like, okay. And then the rest of them were a cut above, but it wasn't, not even the first one was bad.
And they were all really themed. All, like, the colors were the same amongst all of them. The theme of the bird was the same in all of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, boys playing volleyball was the same in all of them. But that's the whole show.
Debatable, but sure. Yeah. I guess that's it. As good as they were, I don't really have a whole lot I think I could discuss about all of them. It was just solid, good. Seems like a good sports anime. I don't really know a whole lot about sports anime, so there's not much more I can say.
I want to say it's interesting that it's like guys playing volleyball, because I feel like at least over here it's stereotyped as a girls' sport.
Yeah.
Girls play volleyball. Yeah.
It's just more of a female-oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least in schools, like, there would be, at least in my schools, there'd be enough for 2 full and, like, almost overflowing girls' volleyball teams, and then maybe enough for 1 guy's volleyball team.
Yeah, maybe. There wasn't even that much. Like, well, I guess it's in Canada, it might be a little bit different. Maybe in the States it's a little bit different. But, like, where I come from, there literally was 0 guys wanting to play volleyball. They were, like, any guys who wanted to be in sports, they did hockey, and that was it.
Yeah.
But all the girls wanted to do volleyball, whether they were...
Yeah. One time I played volleyball, actually, and barely any of us... I was on, like, the worst team, because I was not very good. I was on the B team. Absolute tragedy. But I could overhand serve, which not many people on the B team could do, until one day I did it in a tournament, I believe, and smacked our coach in the head.
Ouch.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That was pretty good. And then after that, I just underhand served. My aim wasn't very reliable.
Well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's
or I should say that I'm sorry that happened to your coach. But thank you guys for watching this our OP reaction to Haikyuu. Hope you guys follow us on Instagram. Check out our previous opening reactions on our channel and all the other series we got going on. We got the Black Clover ones we posted, I guess, last week by the time this goes out.
Yep.
And we're watching ReZero. We're watching Angel Beats. We got a bunch of stuff going. Thank you guys for all the support on our channel in these last couple weeks. It's gone to a whole another level that we couldn't even have expected. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.